What's up, guys? Tim Little, Matt Allen. Welcome back to Tactical Bassin'. Today's video, we're out on the water chasing some topwater fish. Gonna do some power fishing today, some topwater, hopefully some flipping, some pitching, see if we can find some fish schooled up on bait in the backs of pockets and grass. Should be a good one. Let's go.
One in front of you. Right there to the first opening, that's a good one. That was a good blow up.
All right, we're on the board. Awesome. Awesome. This is that Spro flapping frog. Just smashed it. Come on. Come on. Thanks, bud. Just smashed this guy right here. Fix him for you, tweaked it all up. It's basically a weedless buzzbait, hollow body. You can burn it across the grass tops, the mats, and those little kicker feet. Just make that real subtle buzzbait sound. But that fish absolutely annihilated that one.
Dude, that was a brutal bite.
What'd he spit up? Little crawdad tail. Pretty cool. So what we're doing, Matt's out front throwing a walking frog. I'm going behind him throwing the basically a toad style bait and just covering water. And right now there's no current, no flow. We're on the TVA, but hopefully we can find them back in this grass, in this thick grassy stuff, and catch some on a frog.
What, reel? Oh, how was it? All right. The throttle that you gave me short.
You wanna follow that one up?
I just want to poach him. 2 feet behind him. Short.
Oh,
there he was. He came for it.
that's awesome.
This one blew up on Tim's frog, and then I followed up with a punch bait and got him. Full on 1.5 ounce tungsten, giant oversized flipping hook. That's the Jackal Archelon. I've said for 10 years that's my favorite bait to punch with. Just a totally overlooked bait. 7-Eleven extra heavy 65-pound braid, just pure power fishing.
Why it's so important to follow up with a subsurface bait. He missed me twice.
Right.
And Matt flipped in there, missed a little bit, and as Matt was reeling it out, you could see the swirl, so he flipped back in there again and smoked
Got him. That was right when I hit the
The water, he caught it.
Look at that. Just straight through. Both hooks right through the top. Man, that is, it just doesn't get better than straight braid and just getting blasted. It's that Bobby's Perfect by Snag Proof. Man, these fish are angry.
That was awesome. What were you saying?
Yeah, that should have happened right there.
It's awesome. This is a pretty good night.
Missed him, but that one was spot on spot where he should have been.
I put the hooks in that one.
Did you?
Yeah. Look where he was. Oh, out here? Out here. You were going fast, you just pop, pause it. Or you just pop. No, actually, there's pauses. It's regular fluke fishing. Now I'm going to have frog bites on. You get him? Nice. Out there on the outside.
Well, fluke eater. Matt and I were talking, and he's throwing the frog inside, and we're getting into some sparser grass. And he's like, I bet they'd eat a fluke. Just so happened to have one laying around, so I tied it on, and a few minutes in, got him. So out here on this grass edge, obviously it's a solid wall of grass here. Better for the frog, better for flipping or punching. Out here a little bit off, 8, 10, 12 feet off, there's sparse clumps and sparse grass. And just working that fluke over the top and letting it fall down a little bit. It's working so far.
You turn the other way, you're like, hey, problems, please come out.
Man, he crushed that. Somewhere down in there is that X-Zone soft jerkbait. Since the sun's come out, we've had, I don't know, half a dozen, maybe more short strikes. And Tim started getting bit on the fluke here and there, so I decided to put one on as well. I went with that whiplash shad. There's one that's not all beat to pieces. It's got this long tail and it's super soft. So we've got a totally different look. Tim's throwing a fluke, which is really darty. I started throwing this, which is like really snaky. It's got a lot more flow to it in the water. Just giving them two different looks just to see if one will outperform the other.
Did you just blow that braid up?
Yes.
Dude, he ate that so hard.
Wow. Was that 50 or 65?
50. I don't know if you guys heard that blow up, but that was a monster blow up. Just dude, smoke that flapping frog. I thought I broke the rod on the hook set.
It sounded like it.
But
Oh, missed that one.
just blew up my braid.
I'm looking for your braid in the water. It's not here. He's gone.
It happens. Those three of them just shut down at the same place.
Oh, he's up.
Four of them shut down at the same time.
Sure weren't winning biggest with that one.
That was giant compared to his fluke fish, but lost him on the drop shot. Just pitching to this edge of the grass line. We're in a little bit deeper water. I think we're 9 or 10 feet, so I'm just fishing the grass line. But little guy.
Buddy. Well, we may have entered the midday doldrums now. Fish have definitely gotten a little smaller. I have a feeling that'll turn around and we'll get some more good ones though. The theory of what we're doing is simple. So we're fishing another section of the Tennessee River, and neither one of us have been in this section. We're just trying something different today. You guys can see there's a lot of topped out grass throughout here. So what we've done, knowing nothing about this section of river, you know, when there's topped out grass, you could fish miles and miles and miles of grass with a frog and not know if you're around them or not. So what we've done is we're trying to find sections where the Tennessee River is flowing through here, where the current is near the grass. And that seems to be the areas where the fish are most active. Now, we're just jumping spots that look like there should be current. Some of them have current, some of them don't. Again, we don't know the area, but it seems like every time we get around that current, we get another bite. Got him.
Messing with the little ones, the big one comes to play.
Gotta love it.
Current eddies.
That fish just ate a fluke.
How deep are we? 41.
41 foot, about 2 feet below the surface. These fish love to use current, and they'll stay up high and ambush in current if they've got structure nearby.
Nice, dude. Got him on the old flashy swimmer.
These aren't the biggest fish in the world, but they're solid, and there's definitely a school of them feeding together. Little guy. Little spotted bass.
All right, guys, gonna wrap it up there. An awesome day on the water. You know, fishing an area, part of the Tennessee River that Matt and I have never fished before. So got out a little bit late, and throughout the day, it was obvious the bite was slowing. As soon as we got to our first spot, Matt got blown up on a frog. Then we went to our second and third spot and had quite a few frog blowups. If we would have converted half of the frog bites that we would have had an epic day, but had a great day. Catching them on that Spro flapping frog, and Matt was throwing the Bobby's Perfect frog. Typically, you know, we talk about throwing white frogs, black frogs, and sometimes chartreuse belly, but today, you know, I was throwing that, I don't even know where it is. I was throwing this Spro flapping frog, and little tip for you, had a little silver flashy kind of belly. So in my mind, it's more a baitfish color. So those fish were definitely in the grass chasing baitfish. So that's why I went with that guy right there. But yeah, so as we fished throughout the day, we were just running around this lake looking for the areas where there was backwaters off of the main lake, out of the current, and then different grass patches. We were fishing hydrilla, we were fishing eelgrass, but on the map, we were looking where the lake kind of widened out, and we were fishing those current seams in the grass, and that seems to be where those fish were early on. As the day went through and got longer, it was obvious they were cut and flow to almost nothing. So if you're on a current fishery, you know that it's game over when that happens. Those fish are always about current to feed. Gets everything moving, gets them up and eating. So we actually ran around and found the area where the lake got the narrowest, so we could still have a little bit of current, and had some current going around that wall, and those fish were just stacked up. I actually sat down, took off the drop shot and tied on an underspin, and Matt just went to town with that jerkbait. This guy right here, and I caught one on the flashy swimmer, but yeah, those fish were just right there on that current seam, letting that current bring the bait fish down to them. But great day out exploring. Matt and I getting out on the water together. It was good. Caught a bunch of fish. Like I said, if we would have converted, we probably converted less than half of the blows we had today.
We had some big blows.
Just one of those.
That one you broke off was a good one.
Yeah, broke that one off. I mean, that I'd like to have that one back. But all in all, a great day. Caught a bunch of fish. Got to see a new lake, and really, really cool. If you guys like this type of video, give us a thumbs up, hit that like button. Thank you guys for coming along. We appreciate the support, and we'll link all the different products down below in the video description, the different colored frogs and all that good stuff. But as always, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and we will see you guys on the next video.